The World Health Organization report of 2021 states that HIV, viral hepatitis, and sexually transmitted infections accounted for 23 million deaths between the year 2016 and 2021. The same year, the National Syndemic Diseases Control Council in Kenya indicates that about 1.4 million people were living with HIV and AIDS, with over 32,000 new infections and about 19,000 deaths being recorded. Most transmissions occur sexually, with about 16,000 adolescent girls and young women aged 10 to 24 years acquiring HIV virus every year. A number of young people still believe that condoms are effective, but a majority still do not use them.
Kibinafsi naona kwamba labda the use of condoms mostly for us men kidogo inatusaidia kuzuia not only HIV and AIDS but also some STDs and STIs. Lakini to prevent HIV, some people use condoms not only to prevent HIV and AIDS but mostly to prevent ile kupata mimba.
However, most young people prefer posting 2 pills to condoms, despite P2 pills being expensive and having adverse reproductive health effects if overused.
Kuna zile dawa tuseme kama P2, waseme kwa mfano tutumie P2, basi watakubali kufanya mapenzi bila kutumia protection, and that's now the rate at which HIV and AIDS itakuwa increased.
Wamboi, not her real name, says lovers have no reason to use condoms during intercourse.
If upende wa msee mbona uende ulale naye? So for me, mimi ningependekeza mtu asitumie CD if hapendi yule msee mwenye anaenda na yeye. Si eti namaanisha aenda lala naye bila CD, but just abstain from sex. But if you have your lover, why should you use the CD? We are supposed to use the raw thing, not using the CD. Kujibamba.
I decide to find out why some young people fear to use condoms. Steve Biko, a youth program officer at Family Options Health Kenya, points the defectiveness of condoms to human error and lack of knowledge to use them.
Condom could be defective because of several reasons. Probably there was an expiry date. Maybe someone used a condom for a longer period. Like generally, those ones who take longer time before ejaculation, those ones who have quick ejaculation. So sometimes because of that, and also because of the dryness, if a woman is not prepared well before starting to engage in sex, which sometimes is also very common with the young people, because they are very quick to want to engage in sex without knowing that there is also room for preparing your partner for the same. So in that kind of a case, if the woman's vagina is still dry, like it's not wet or lubricated, then it means that you'll be forcing the condom, and that one can make the condom burst. If the condom is exposed in light or where there is heat, it can also make it to tear. If again also you pull the condom in the wrong way because it has 2 sides, it can also make it burst. Most of the time, the defectiveness comes from human error, not necessarily from the bit of manufacturing.
Biko also says there is inadequate supply of condoms from the government. The Catholic Church, with over 1 billion believers globally, is strongly opposed to the use of contraceptives. Father Simon Peter, a Catholic priest in the Catholic Diocese of Eldoret, explains why.
God is the author of life, and therefore He creates life, and that life becomes sacred. So when you talk about contraceptives, contraceptive is to stop conception. It's like you're stopping the life that God wants to create as a result of procreation.
Medical experts have proven the use of condoms to be effective in preventing HIV infections. Jacqueline Igonga, a nursing officer from Moi University Dispensary, says condoms can help prevent the spread of HIV and other sexually transmitted infections if properly used.
Contraceptives help in preventing HIV infections. We only have the condom. Both female and male condoms help in preventing HIV infections. However, the female condoms are a little bit not so easy to come across lately because it's not really in supply properly from the government institutions. So we only have the male condom.
With the scarcity of condoms, youths ignorantly opting for P2 pills, and the church opposing the use of contraceptives, the number of HIV infections continue to rise. With the increase in HIV infections among young people, there is need for the government to increase campaigns that will sensitize the youth on HIV and AIDS and allocate more funds to facilitate adequate supply of male and female condoms. There is need for establishment of youth centers where they can access sex education. Reporting on The Saving Weapon, my name is Elizabeth Wangechi.